Let's get ready to rumble! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what time it is. It is time for the HELLO LLC testimony time with Dr. K herself. And she's going to be on here in a little bit. And while we wait on her, I want you guys to remember that we have day one of our holiday sales that you all should be paying attention to and coming and checking out what we can do and how we can help you guys out with your business, your brand, and your marketing. Dr. K is an author. She's a coach. She's a speaker. She has her own podcast. She got her own membership coming out. She is a woman on a mission and helping out millennials, helping out Gen X's, and she shares with people, you are the change that you're seeking for. And she really helps people from the mind, the body, and the soul, because she handles all of those segmentations when you are able to join her. And she has so many different accesses to do that now, especially with her brand new BIZ in a box that you all can be able to go take a look at right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I just put it in the actual chat with Empower You LLC. Dr. K, please share with the people anything else that I might have missed of your wonderful resume and what you're about, ma'am. Talk to us.
Man, you did such a great job. Thank you, David. This is the real deal here, guys. HELLO LLC. Say hello to them and let them help you do what they do. They're just gonna hook me up. They hooked me up really right. You know, I was struggling with automation. You know, kind of the old way of doing things, the static website, and like, okay, how do I, you know, how do people find me? How do I have one click and they can just see everything that I do? That was not happening on my existing website. But once I came in contact with HELLO LLC, David and his wonderful wife, Tara, they just did some magic for me with my business in a box, is it called? And now things are so streamlined and so automated. So you go on there, you can see my books, you can see my coaching courses that I offer, my classes that I offer. You can coach with me. You can schedule a free consultation with me. You can see my videos that I do. Whatever upcoming events, you can see, I mean, you name it. You know, if you need to book me as a speaker, you can do it right there. You can schedule that free consult. Everything is one click and you can get whatever you're looking for. I can go to an event and all I can have them do is scan my barcode. Everything just comes up right on their screen. It is like so amazing. If you're not going into the future, you're going to be left behind. As David always say, you know, we got to enter into that metaverse. And I am so excited that I was introduced to this, because it just feels like it gives me a new lease on life with my business. You know, I feel excited again because I am focused on, you know, empowering the next generation of leaders so they can confidently embrace their roles, amplify their voice, seize opportunities, and thrive at the highest level. And the only way I can meet them is in the metaverse, because that's where they are, right? They're stating, because I work a lot with corporate clients, corporate executives, corporate leaders, that median age now of who's looking for this type of service is between the 28-29 age group. So I feel I'm rightly positioned to impact that generation. So I'm really excited that now they have an easier way of accessing me and not the old way of sending an email and doing all of this stuff. You know, as you say, one app, one tap, right? The business butler. I got it right this time, right?
I love it. I love it. And, you know, one of the things that I like to ask people, right? Now that you have your BIZ in a box, have you went back to your old website and looked at it and then been like, ooh, what was that like? Talk to us about that.
I looked at it and I was like, man, this thing was so static. It really wasn't producing anything, really, because I had not done what I needed to do to really get it up to speed. But this is so much easier, right? Everything is right at your fingerprint. You can just be on your phone, you can access everything. And this is what I like about it, the portability. of it, where everything can happen right there. I can wake up in the morning and I can see I have several appointments. I don't have to send anything out. There's going to be the, automated reminders. Hey, you have a meeting. I mean, everything is so automated now. Like, it's just made my life so easy. I feel like I have another virtual assistant actually helping me to automate these things. People can just go on there and sign up for my masterclass that's coming up on November 16th. It was awesome. I had one in October. It was really well received on mindset reset and understanding neuroplasticity, understanding that the brain is malleable and you can change. You know how people always show up like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
No, like, you have the ability to form new pathways. You can think different thoughts and create new ways of being. You can build your emotional intelligence. What is that? Being able to manage your emotions and that of others. And all of this stuff they can find out right there on my Business in a Box. How do you build executive presence? You're showing up now. The leaders are younger and younger in the boardroom. This generation, they're big on technology, but what I have found, structure is needed, right? How do they show up, and have that gravitas? How do they bounce back when adversity comes up? How do they amplify their voices? How do they command the room, right? How do they show up with poise? Do things with excellence and not perfection. Before everybody, I'm a perfectionist. That's a fair tactic, right? How do you show up, with gravitas and not have to be fearful about doing things, and do things with excellence and not thinking I'm a perfectionist? Because I don't know of any perfect person other than Jesus. So I was like, do things with excellence, and so really the experience that I've been having with these younger leaders that I'm coaching, I mean, it's phenomenal. The changes, the testimonies that I'm getting from them, how they're now showing up and really forging a path in the corporate arena and getting promoted to those executive positions, because I have been really prepping them and training them and causing them to be impactful. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that opportunity, to all the ones that I've been working with. And now the Business in a Box give me more access to these people so they can find me, and I can help them do what I do.
Exactly. And one of the things that you said, right, is that, it's your virtual assistants. And that's what we share with people. It's a one app, one tap. This is your business butler. To where, you shared with me earlier that, hey, somebody took a look at my AI motion works and they love that and they want to learn more about it. And so this is where we share with people that you are great at the training. You are great at the coaching. But the transaction part is not your best. And that is where our BIZ in a Box allows you to share with people, hey, go there, get this, and learn all the information. And then it facilitates all that interaction on the back end, that you don't have to be the janitor in your business, and you can be the president in your business and not have to worry about, oh, do they know this? Oh, do they know to come to this appointment? Oh, do they have this email? Oh, did I do this? And so it really takes off, the weight off of your back to know that it's done. And that's what we share with people, being preventative with your business and being able to understand that, hey, look, you got this old website, this old link tree, this old 10K thing. And I would ask people, when's the last time, you did a rebranding? Ooh, it might have been, 5-6 years ago. And I'm like, well, would you wear the same pair of socks or the same pair of underwear, for 5, 6, 7 years? No, it's going to be a little stanky. And things have changed. And especially, if you haven't been able to pivot your business pre-pandemic, after the pandemic, and then now where we're going into now, this is where we're going to be able to open up so many different avenues, as now you have your foundation. Because you mentioned metaverse, and a lot of people say, oh, David and Tara, the HELLO LLC and their team, these guys are all about metaverse. But just as I share with people, we cannot pivot you into the metaverse if you do not have your foundation in order. And that in itself is key. And not only having your foundation in order, but the static websites that, people got to go up to the line, find a different title, go and read all this information. You ain't got that time. You got 7 seconds. And 7 seconds, that's it, especially for these younger generation, which the average age is 30 years old. And so, that's huge. And so now that you have your biz in a box and you've been able to utilize it, could you list off maybe 1 or 2 things that you love about your biz in a box now?
I would say what it has allowed me to do is work on my business and not in my business. Because I was working more in the business, right? Sending this email, responding to this. Oh, I have to, put a flyer on Facebook or on LinkedIn or something I can still do those things if I choose to. But the business in a box is that virtual assistant. You can go right there and click. Everything is on there. The course, you can register right there. So that has freed me up. Which is really amazing. As I said, going to a conference, I was at a conference in August, September, and people say, how do you have a business card? And I'm like, no, I don't really carry business cards anymore. But now when I go to a conference, I can be like, oh, just show my scan my barcode. I mean, that's so cool, right? That you don't have to have all these business cards that people just throw away or stick in their purse and then it goes to the garbage. All you can do is, and they get everything on you. So that's been, really impactful for me and for my business. And I just love my business in a box. It's just ideal for where we're going right now in the future. This whole AI piece that everybody's scared of. It's part of the AI. Some people is like, oh, you're a little, hi, Leslie. Oh, your little avatar is scary. I said, but that's where we're going in the future. That's it. It's sending the message. I don't have to be on there saying whatever. I have my AI doing a little animation and it's telling you what my business is all about. So pretty easy. I just love it. And just want to get better and better at utilizing it. And what else can I do to even have a bigger impact on this generation that I'm looking to work with?
Yeah, and you're doing a great job at that. And those of you that just joined us, definitely make sure you go to empoweryou.io and you definitely check out that new Biz in a Box. That is your brand new website. That is your funnel. That is your traffic. That is your one app, one stop shop where you can build and even your books are on there for sale, where now you're able to showcase those in a completely way. Your podcast, you guys can go and listen to her podcast where, look, I know a lot of you get that old message, go listen to my podcast, and just like we just shared, you're like, oh, I don't want to download an app. Well, you ain't got to download an app. You literally get to go to her Biz in a Box and boom, you can listen to that podcast that's automatically update every time she does a new podcast. And you can just listen to it while you're actually scrolling through her actual information. And so this is where we encourage you all to really just, make that pivot. And speaking of the pivot, right, you joined our Pivot membership and you've been with us for quite some time. What would you say the customer experience and the customer service that you got from us? What would you say that was like?
It's phenomenal. Like David and Tara, there's so many people promoting so many things. You guys are the real deal. And not because I'm on this with you, I am telling you, you guys are the real deal. Y'all are genuine. Y'all showed up authentic. Y'all do what you say you will do. If there was things that I needed to get fixed before I had the handoff, Tara was so patient with me. She was creative in doing things that I didn't even ask for. So things were done really creatively because she's a guru at what she does, and so are you. So the experience itself just makes you want to come back and like, okay, what else do y'all have to offer? What else can I get from y'all? Because that customer experience, which is everything, was so on point. So it's now like, okay, you need to go work with them. Or what else can I get from them? Because that is so key. Because I think we are in a time now where customer experience is not good. People are rude, they're different, they're not genuine, they're not authentic. But I get the whole package when hi Dwayne, how are you? as my son. I got the whole package when I was, working with you all. As I continue to work with you all, the upgrades with the Pivot membership. Once a month I have a call with them. So anything that I have a question on or I need a support with, it's there. So it's not like a one and done. Like they just build the app and then they see you later. They are there and they're walking it through with you. There's the whole metaverse thing now, like that Hello Plaza where you don't have to use Zoom anymore. And that's my next thought process, that I can now go in the metaverse and have a course, have a class, have a meeting, have my coaching one-to-one in there, and it's just so cool. So go visit the Hello LLC Plaza. Is that it? And you will have that experience of what that metaverse looks like, where we are moving into the future. So don't get left behind. Some business owners who are, a little older, love you too, son, who are a little older, they are scared that this AI is coming to take over our jobs. And it's not taking over your jobs. It's the one who knows how to use it will be having the jobs.
Hello.
So you gotta get on board with this whole thing and understanding the metaverse. And I know they had the Oculus, it came out, everybody's fascinated. Now this is it. It's here, and you gotta get with it, the program. You gotta move into the future. If not, you're definitely going to get left behind. So I am just really excited that I am moving in the right direction with that population of the next generation that I want to impact, because they're the ones that are disruptors. They're disrupting everything, and so you just got to get in there with them and give them the structure that they need so they can be focused to become the best version of themselves. And I'm doing it through laser coaching. So
I love it. And you said disruptive. We also have to remember that when we were younger, we were the disruptors. We're here at this particular point because we manifested this. We wanted what the Jetsons had. We wanted the watch. We wanted the transportation. We wanted the flying cars. We wanted all of this technology, and it's here. And this is where we have to not be, we cannot be so naive. We cannot hold ourselves back and continue to think that we're going to utilize this 2D flat screen, outdated, internet that we've been using for 50 years, and there's not going to be anything new. These phones are the new pagers, and that is where we showcase to people. We build your foundation and then be able to put you into the metaverse. And so, Dr. K, I appreciate you joining us on this amazing call. I know you have some things that you have coming up. I want you to share those with the world so they can go to that BIZ in a Box and take advantage, especially your free gifts that you have as well. So tell the world, and they're going to say yes.
Absolutely. You can go on my BIZ in a Box. You can get a free assessment. If you're struggling with some saboteurs, the pleaser, the stickler, the controller, and don't understand these things, there's a free assessment. This is an assessment that you will normally pay for. I am offering it free on my Business in a Box, and then you can schedule some time with me and we can do a debrief around that, so you can start understanding what are these things that's holding you up from being your best self. You also have my ebook. You can get that for free on my website. In my book, Empower You, Build Your Self-Worth and Know Your Network. If you're someone who likes to do ebooks instead of the actual books, you can purchase the ebook on there. You can also go on the bookstore and get the actual books and all my other children books that are on there. On November 16th, I am having a masterclass on mindset reset. So if you want to learn a little more about how to obtain mental agility, how to manage your emotion and that of others, how to understand, the neuroplasticity of the brain, join me on that masterclass. You can go on the empoweryou.io and register for the masterclass right there, and then that's it. And then you show up on the 16th in the Zoom room. You're going to get the link for the Zoom. Everything is there waiting. Thank you to Hello LLC. Also, I'll be offering a mindset reset class in January. That you can also go and register for my coaching. And then stay tuned for my holiday sales, y'all. Things are going to be going on sale. They're going to be marked down for that whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that whole weekend. Look for my sale prices, even on my courses. So you want to jump in there and get that lower price on all my products and services. So thank you again again, Hello LLC, for all the support on getting me into this metaverse and staying up with the times so I can empower people to become the best version of themselves, especially this younger generation, giving them an opportunity to amplify their voice, to seek opportunities, to know that they have a seat at the table and they're looking for psychological safety. That's something that I can help them create that as leaders, as well as show up with executive presence and have some gravitas while being emotionally intelligent. So if that's something that you have an interest in or desire to show up that way in the workplace, I would love to work with you.
Boom. So you guys go to that link that I put in the chat and definitely go check it out. Go follow her on Instagram. Go follow her on Facebook. Go follow her on TikTok. Go follow her on all her social media platforms. Her BIZ N A BOX is there, and you guys can take advantage of that like no other. And so, last question. Now that you have your BIZ N A BOX, how much better do you feel showcasing your business compared to back then? Like, if you had a scale between 1 to 10, what was your comfort level of sharing, your website that you had then to what it is now?
It probably was at a 5. I really used to say, just go to my website. I didn't feel it was doing anything. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 12. I want to showcase my BIZ N A BOX because to me, it's just like the wave of the future. The colors, the graphics, everything, the interaction that happens on there. It just makes me feel good about my business and where I'm going, and feel proud to share it and tell other people, hey, you can have this too. So also as a marketing for Hello LLC, to let other people know, like, hey, you want to get in here and get in early, right? You don't want to be the laggards, right? You want to be the early contenders is the one. And they say the early bird catches the worm, right? So you want to get in early and not wait till it's too late and then have to play all this catch up. So yeah, I would say about a 12. Because I really like it. I really do. It's really helping me to go in a different direction and have the impact that I would like to have. So thank you, Hello LLC, again.
Thank you. Thank you. And with that being said, Dr. K, we greatly appreciate your time. You could have spent your time anywhere else. You didn't have to do this, but you did it. And we greatly appreciate that. And, whatever we can do, whatever we can continue to do, we're going to do it, because as we share, there's enough, abundance for us all to win. And there's no need for anybody to be number one. We now have gotten to the point to where we can create and we can think at the speed of light. And so now you think it, you can create it. And collaboration is the new currency. Collaboration is the new competition. Collaboration is and has always been the way to get to the top. And that's what we continue to showcase to people. And so with that being said, love, kindness, and integrity, and commitment more than anything. And that, yes, ma'am.
Be stronger than your excuses and empower you.
Boom. I love it. And with that being said, toodles, everybody.
Toodles.
Welcome to Alpha Consulting and Coaching, LLC. Where transformation begins, problems find their solutions, and results become reality. At Alpha Consulting and Coaching, we are your partners on the journey to empowerment. We specialize in 3 key areas: transformation, leadership development, and self-love. Our mission is simple yet profound. We empower individuals to unlock their potential, discover their purpose, and thrive. We're here to help you eliminate self-sabotage, conquer low self-esteem, and rebuild your confidence. We're your compass on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. But we don't stop there. We're not just about personal growth, we're about generational impact. We work with Gen Zs, Millennials, and Gen Zers, guiding them through life's challenges and career choices. We help leaders build their emotional intelligence and executive presence to show up with gravitas. We help you find balance in your relationships, with your family and friends, all while learning to live your best life.